Alright, let's get this started.
How many shields can they hold?
This can be my backup.
Yeah, let's...
Why is Angel dead?
Everybody breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Damn.
always explode when I've got a radio. It's gonna
Where's
be a
Liru
fun
at?
night.
Oh, there he is.
I've only lost some by platoon.
He's always the bottom.
That's why it's easy to find him.
Alright. So, there's a lot to do today. I'm going to be nice and say the Op 4 attack in the Blue 4 territory is not going to start for 1 hour, so they are currently staging. However, if you start provoking them, they will auto-start the attack. This is so you guys can Okay, I thought someone tourniquet rouletted me because I heard pain noises. It's not me. Great, awesome. I was about to just indiscriminately start murdering people with an M60. Anyway, we have 2 side objectives, an abandoned Vic Depot and a abandoned RP Vics. They may or may not be empty, and then we're going after a project site down on the bottom right. Your goal is to find whatever is tied to that project and bring it back here to loot. I think you already know what it is, but I won't spoil it in case you forgot. Anyway, I'll set up teleporters to the 2 air bases, and then once you're done with all that, we can start the Op 4 stuff. Are there any questions?
Yes. So, is Op 4 going to be canoodling into Blue 4 territory at all? And is the Orange faction that, like, independent faction you referred to a while ago?
Okay, so the Orange faction is basically abandoned Green 4 stuff that is still lootable.
Gotcha.
It's just stuff that Op 4 doesn't know about. On top of that, as I said earlier, Op 4 will begin their attacks in 1 hour to give you guys some leeway to do the Green 4 stuff. However, if Blue 4 starts hitting it, they will start their attack immediately.
Roger that.
Who's killing that man?
Any other questions?
Any other real questions for Liru?
Is the other project site in Blue 4 territory up for grabs currently, or no?
It's not rendered into the server at the moment.
No, so no. Okay.
Sorry, I've been busy taking care of personal issues.
All right. If nobody has any questions, where's Kings? You have the floor, Dad.
But you're my dad, Pat.
Okay. If you need me, I'll be on 5-0. I'm going to start setting up teleporters.
Yeah, we got the VIX on the runway through the TP and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
Oh, final thing.
Well,
is,
TP
could you
where?
also throw the static TP to the airfield.
Which airfield?
The main one we captured.
Okay, the northern one. Got it.
We just got.
Yeah. I'm assuming we will be using that as the fob. So yeah. We also get the interior
Let's
static.
see. Patch, can you make? I assume you want anti-air statics moved up, but you cut off because I teleported away.
Yeah,
my camera
so could you please move the anti-air statics to the airfield? Thank you.
About this, please.
All right, so clarifying, you want all the boxes, all the stuff on the runway teleported up to the airfield?
Correct Mundo, please. Thank you.
Okay, give me a second. I'll have to do multiple trips. Stand by. How y'all doing? JY, thanks for 72 month resub, buddy. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I'm slowly pulling everything
Helicopters,
over
from links 1 to 3, and then after that you'll.
without, trying to immediately explode. Because if you teleport multiple stuff at the same time, it likes to do that, which is unfortunate. I need to put a civvy unit down here. It'll make my... Actually, it
24
won't,
months.
because I still have to
Puppy,
drag it.
yeah. Keep up the work, Liru. Always enjoy your content.
Forgot
Also busy getting the Barrett. 50 calories ready for the range.
that. Ooh.
Microscopic force there to
That does
secure
sound
it up,
awesome.
move stuff around, get it settled in because.
Give me
for those that-
1
for those
second,
that aren't in the
Iowa.
know, Today is going to be a partial offensive, partial defense.
Okay. I was trying to get all of it at once, but the game wasn't letting me register it, so...
Probably just be up there with misdealing these people, getting defenses set up,
And this should be the last batch. But anyway, thanks for the 24-month resub, buddy. That gets you a Silver Lance Corporal badge. If you can, shoot me pics of that beret, man. That sounds... or beret, excuse me. Beret. I would love to see it. Has one hell of a kick. Huh? No, a Barrett 50 cal. Or a Barrett. I don't know. I can't English right now. No, the Beretta is the 9mm handgun. Yeah. Which I recall is Italian. Great. No, they don't go like that when they shoot. They don't put their fingers together and go, ah. No, they don't yell, who stole my spaghetti, when they unload a magazine into someone, honey. As you can hear, Bloodwing is downstairs with me as well, doing, we did just eat spaghetti. Yeah. Just trying to move all the vehicles in without things exploding. Because sometimes if things are being super laggy, it'll blow up. All right, I got all the boxes and got all the fun stuff moved. Is there anything else from the runway we gotta move? What are they doing?
okay.
What?
No, not that I know of, no.
Why are you killing Dream with boxes?
I'm trying to help
It's
funny.
people get
I'm making him a coffin.
Okay, my
Out of
fucking
first aid.
jingle, keys, get over here, you fucking goobers. Come on, Kings is back now. It's time to start the video game. You can play with your Roblox later. Put down the Legos, you autistic, spastic fuck waffles.
Oh, is that your name?
Oh my god. Stop killing my frames with medical boxes and stop feeding him like a caveman, you fucking goddamn mongoloids. Get over to the arsenal.
Guys, I'm pretty sure he died. You can stop doing time limit before Op4 attacks. This
God,
stupidity.
okay. Kings. Someone find King of Kings and get him over here, please. That's great.
Kings, where are you at? Quickly, please.
Someone said he was back. Did you all lie to me? You fucking bamboozling bastards. Okay. All right. Go ahead and Stanley and not Shepard. Sniper, run to your Chinooks, bring them over here while the gaggle fucks get ready to get set up. Squad leaders, make sure your squad
Yeah,
leaders
right. Standard POG op.
get in and we'll go.
Standard POG op. I don't really have anything else to say. Yeah.
Just stay near me. I gotta wrangle these retards
Yeah.
real quick. Just give me some time.
Patch, am I moving the set of Triple R up to that northern airfield, or is set of Triple R staying here?
Is it the only triple R we have? I don't know why.
We
they
have
put
two
it
sets
there.
of Triple R. Yeah.
I think they put it there. Their communication skills are ass. I'm gonna assume yes, push it up, and then I'll take the L if that wasn't meant to do.
Okay, stand by. So how's everyone's day? Because, you know, here at whatever the heck this is, it's seems to be going a little interestingly, that's for sure. Should be a very casual operation, though. Half of just us, no, there we go.
Brimstone squad leaders, want your vehicle people to come with me and have your Vicks ready at the airfield, or do you want to bring your vehicle people with you as extra infantry? I don't care either way. You have 2 seconds to make a decision.
Obsidian could use the extra men. We'll take them. Vanguard will probably take ours on the ground.
Made a fun
Doesn't
little
matter
project
which
site
unit we're
here.
getting.
We've got 3 drones, 2 terminals. If they bring back a drone and a terminal, they get their
Obsidian's getting in the first
thingamajig.
duck, it seems.
We have an abandoned base over here. And then I've got just some military guys yet. They haven't gone full insurgency yet, but, you know, just to
These
guard that
Chinooks can
spot.
fit both squads, and we're all going to the same place.
Brimstone, both
Now.
squads. Don't worry about it, circle. Brimstone, both squads.
The really fun
Advise.
Op 4
I'm gonna
thing
have the
is,
helicopters drop you off at Blue Moon. You may move at your leisure to Objective Links 1. Try to keep me in the know because
This is
until
my
King of Kings gets
anti-fuck
here,
around
I'm managing
device.
the entire operation by myself.
I designed it specifically for
The
player
player
base
copy,
air
Blue
for
Moon.
this campaign. if you've seen the previous few POG missions, you'll have seen that the aircraft in POG really like to play the fuck around game. So I specifically spec'd Op4 into these find out assets for Op4's safety. Yep. Anyway, I'm sure the player base will do fine this mission. Anyway, before I miss it, Firefly, thanks for the 29-month resub as well. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Also, there's a posture check. Awesome. But first op should be just a simple bumping of those 3 positions, and then heading back over. I just realized I don't have my phone with me, because I usually use it to write stuff down, but I guess I'll do it the manual sticky note way, because I don't know what I did with my phone. Okay, cool. That's a future Liru problem. I don't want to use my fancy pen. Oh, there's my pencil. All right, cool. Just to note down what vehicles get destroyed, what vehicles get gained. So there's 2 L-39s pursuing with... They're doing 2 Chinooks and an escort helicopter. Cool. I assume they're fielding 2 Chinooks because they're going to be probably lifting a lot of stuff over here. The lightning's too short. I was hoping it would go like in front of him. Oh well. Iowa, you can shoot them to me in DMs, or you can just put them in, post everything with pictures. Any will do. So they're looping around. I don't really have a patrol around that position, but just a bunch of free vehicles that Green 4 had. Yes, honey. Oh, the plate. Hey, if you see my phone, feel free to pass it. I don't know where it went.
I shall give you a quest.
What's... Okay, what?
Your phone is located atop the high white mountain.
Why did my phone get moved to the top of a high white mountain?
You must cherish those you hold dear.
I try to cherish...
Keep an eye on them before they leave you.
What?
Obsidian on the ground, moving to the beef depot.
Nani the fuck?
Brimstone copies all.
Well, they put a little FIA flag on the tail of that. That's funny. But yeah, I got one of those vehicles crewed, and then the others are just around. But otherwise,
Vanguard all on the ground.
Simple objective here, just a bit of a warm-up piece, and then something for air to do Logi on, and then that's the main fight down there.
Vanguard all on ground. Are we clear for Lynx 1?
Obsidian, Vanguard, if you're all on the ground, you're both clear for Lynx 1.
With a big chunk of Green 4's remaining tech. I'm going to set the garrisons as aware because I want the crews to be active inside, just in case air decides to try to do some funny business. Is Bloodwing drunk? No. That's just her being a derp, as I would call it. Which is totally fine. No, they're not avoiding Red 4. They're just doing some cleanup of some Green 4 intel, and then they're going to be focusing on that. That's going to be a long-ass drive for them, though. Good God. They should have probably just played as infantry, in my opinion, but oh well. What the hell just hit? I think Mac just used a weird ordnance to do something to that. That was interesting. Was not part of the plan. I'm also noticing that there's some weird connectivity issues going on.
This is Obsidian engaging contacts at Lynx 1, infantry, APC.
Right, Iowa, when I find my phone, I'll I'll look at them.
Airfield has been disabled as objective.
Copy.
Knowing Mac, he probably like tested some of the ordnance.
Let's just keep up the aggression.
So he specifically picked rounds that would disable vehicles. MiG-29s I usually set up with a full AA loadout. I'll probably scramble a few by the end of this op if air's really being inappropriate, but we'll see how things go. Silent, I don't know it on the top of my head, but that does sound familiar. That was very close to the vehicle depot, but didn't cook anything off, so I guess that's a good sign. I wonder if they're going to have these guys come up and, like, air tow the vehicles over to the AO as it's getting cleared out by the ground infantry down here. So if they capture any green 4 guys, it'll reveal more orange positions. Because orange are abandoned green 4 positions that Op 4 never grabbed. Mac just... You know, there's mods that add gore, and then there's just Arma being Arma. And good sirs and gentlemen and ladies and whatever, that is an Arma right there. That's, I don't think... No, I have seen bodies stretched further, but that's, you know, from this angle, he no, he's... How many ace bandages do you think he's gonna need? It's his neck! Bro, his neck! Oh my god! He's full of himself! Oh my god! Thank you, Bearded, I appreciate it. Oh! Well, they just... It's funny, he disabled a BTR and then used rockets to destroy a BTR.
Also RIP Mac.
Rip Mac? What do you mean Rip Mac? Mac just flew by and blew everything up. Wait, who's BVR?
Please have birds wave off any further strikes. We are near the Vic Depot. Over.
But Bearded, I really appreciate that, man. I'm gonna be making a list of ops to do. I don't have it ready yet, but I have the order of the idea of some of the ops. Hold on, they somehow grouped together because there was one, oh no, there was 3 in there, okay. But I'm gonna be working on that, and everything that comes in tonight is gonna help fund that. But it's basically to help me fund for the honeymoon.
Brown, this is Vanguard, you copy?
Alright. I'm gonna turn pathing on so they don't get, like, locked in positions here.
Brown, this is Vanguard, you copy?
Go ahead.
Would you like us to pull these Vics anywhere?
What the?
Like
oh god,
further
what?
out in the open or Blue Moon, or just leave it here?
If you guys want to
That
withdraw
was-
to Blue Moon and circle
that was
wagons,
something.
it'll give you something to do while I get the Chinooks going back your way.
Vanguard copies.
Alright, so they're circling wagons. I don't really have anything to send their way. Wookiee just lit himself. That blinked out of existence, right? I didn't just blink and... Am I crazy? Right? That thing disappeared, right? Chad, I think I'm finally losing it. I'm not sure if I'm real anymore. It's gone again. Wait, no, it's over there. Okay, hold up. Okay.
Be
Alright.
advised, I'm gonna have the Chinooks
That was
come in,
weird.
grab you, take you to your next
2
objective,
Tunguskas and
then
the
they
other
will double
60s
back
dealer's
for
choice.
the
Alright.
VIX break. They're expecting you and the VIX at LZ Blue Moon, so to reiterate, circle wagons around Blue Moon.
Vanguard
I
copies.
appreciate it, Bearded. And bro, I hope, I hope what I do continues to give you a smile, man. Everyone's going through their own BS.
Go high.
Huh? This is high? Send message?
Just checking that Greenfoot captives they aren't worth anything anymore, right?
No, they're still worth something. There's other potential orange positions to reveal that they might know, so they are still worth something. They're just very hard to, they're gonna be rare now, so. Did I drink? Yes, I hydrated earlier. I'm gonna need multiple sticky notes to write all this stuff down. That's gonna be the funny thing.
Okay, ground command is now back after having shit. Can I get an overview of what was actually agreed upon for today's mission?
That comes off comes from Mike. I'm gonna go look for my
Brimstone, ground command, be advised. Currently, main infantry squads with jet and helicopter air support are moving through objectives Links 1, Links 2, Links 3, break. Links 1 has been completed. They are currently en route to Links 2. Brimstone and miscellaneous support staff are at Airfield digging in for Op 4 siege in roughly 30 minutes.
Roger that. Can I have vehicles tell me, I know they're on this net, where are the airfield and overwatches are the vehicles currently situated?
Stand by, we'll see just settling that in.
Yeah, I left it on our little pull-out table, which is just a really cheap white table that you can fold in. All right, I think for no, actually, because I can edit all the docs in real time. Never mind. Come on, load. Retail hell. You work retail now, it's coming back from 8 hours, hell, and people taking... Yeah, oh yeah.
At this time, are we clear to get in the Chinook?
No, I get that.
Brimstone to all, go ahead.
Vanguard copies.
Brimstone, ground command, marked on map where vehicles are an airfield break. All ground forces,
I'm assuming
all
that was a
ground forces be
mispin.
advised, I will be handing over command of main force and everything that's not at the airfield to King of Kings.
This is ground command. Can all forces make sure their markers are made inside and not grouped? Because nothing has changed on my map.
All right, let me update. So now I have 13 MiG-29s, and I have 8 Tunguskas, which is great, because yeah, I think I have all 6 Tunguskas deployed, so now I have 2 I can just spawn in at any time in reserve. Excellent.
Obsidian and Vanguard, I would like your markers on the map and try and keep them updated.
And I gotta
When you
keep
can,
tally of
please.
what they capture, what they lose, all that fun stuff. And then see if they go and capture that BRDM. They have enough vehicles to make this like a fully mechanized campaign if they want to, but
waiting for your mount.
again, that's up to them. This is more of just a random BS scavenger hunt for air to do if they want to.
This is Vanguard. We are in a Chinook already on the move towards Toast Ghost. Over.
Copy all.
So, okay, Daz is in there. Or needs to go in there. Ah, cool. If you notice that little line next to him faded away as soon as I teleported him up. You work at a Northwest chain called Bimart. Most of my customers are 50 plus years old. I work the electronics session. Brain hurts most of the day. Ah, man. Well, Bearded, I feel for you, but I'm glad you're doing better at least. Bottle Flame, you're saying good morning. What are you, in Australia? Or no, you'd be somewhere on that side of the world if it's morning for you.
Brimstone to
Other side of the world.
Go ahead.
Do you want me to send Gamer and a Chinook to you, or are you gonna come to the airfield?
You're
or
in
are you gonna join the
Scotland. Well,
infantry?
isn't Scotland only 5 hours ahead?
I'm gonna sit here at the airfield just in case.
So that would be what,
change.
1 a.m.?
Okay, because we're oh, you're here. Never mind. Hi.
Is that the Scottish welcome? You wake up at 1 a.m. and then you put on your kilt and then you give a manly scream, stroke your beard. 1 a.m. Yeah, fair. Canadian is haggis fair. Yes, it is technically morning, but...
Vanguard on the ground, moving towards...
No, no, Des lost connection again. No!
Also, my man DC'd again. Lamau.
It's his thing. He does that.
That's why we love him.
Rest in peace, Des. But yeah, like I said, this is a bit of a... just a casual warm-up, and then the real fun's gonna start up here. AA team, AA team,
At this point,
AA
he does
team.
that as DCing. It is kind of a ritual for POG.
Well, not just POG, everywhere that he plays, because he's got some silly internet. I just realized I kept them pathing locked. So let's not make it easy for
It's
Air
like
to
an
pin him down.
omnicide or blessing at this point.
Bro, I'd be down to play Dark Tide after this. Bing! An actual mini goat as a wedding gift. I would love that, but I don't have any space for a goat. Maybe give it a few years.
Vanguard, it links to
because the housing market for half of the country I'm in is starting to collapse. So give it like 2 years and housing rates might be somewhere that's very attainable for someone like me. To move from a N-unit townhouse somewhere more in the country. But that's also going to be up to Bloodwind. I'm going to be honest, she wears the pants in that decision. Mainly because, you know, Greek family, 200-person wedding, all that crazy shenanigans. But, you know, she wants to be close to family. And she also has to be close to where she works at, you know, one of the major government contracting companies. She had a really cool milestone today, though, but I don't think it's my place to talk about it because it involves funny stuff. Anyway. So far, so good. They love cables, bad pet for shrimp. Yeah, goats will eat anything. I would keep it outside or like in a small barn or something, but if I were to get the land, I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't raise animals on it. I would just grow a bunch of stuff. Oh, gosh, I would expand my mini garden.
Brimstone, High Command?
This is High Command. Send message, Brimstone.
I never had to worry about it before, but do we have trench degradation, aka like trench take bullet, trench explode kind of thing?
I don't mess with those settings, so I think it would be whatever settings are default, which is a long time, if I recall correctly.
Gotcha, thank you.
Whatever 3,600 divided by 60 is, would be the natural trench degradation, because I believe they're set that way by default, which is, what, 60 or 600 minutes? Either way, it's like an hour. Which, if they notice the trench is slowly shrinking, they should get out and then, you know, set it up. You could name it Dream. Dream my mini goat. I don't want to name it after someone I bully, even if it's for fun. Or Patches. I'd name it Patches, yeah.
This is Vanguard. We have found a total of 6 RP vehicles. We will be moving them towards LZ Toast Ghost. Over.
Brimstone copies all. Thank you so much. I got you up en route.
Oh, they're actually trying to double tow. That's very advanced because they might drop them on top of each other and armor them. But you know, if they make it work, they make it work. Good for them. You just got Arma on the Steam Summer Sale. Righto, Snow, if you have any questions on it, please let me know. You'll name a goat Liru? Oh. Thank you, what's that? Though I'm worried you'd probably yell at it like you yell at me. But, Snow, hope you enjoy it. It is, it's a lot of fun.
Okay,
But it does take a
I'm
bit of
going
work.
to say this over 50, so all the
The game
SLs
naturally
and
gatekeeps
all the
itself.
armor and patch, you can say it forward. Trench decay itself is turned off, so the trenches will stay up indefinitely. However, decay on hit is on, and it is at a variable of 1, so equal damage. So if it takes a single tank round, it will be decayed by the exact damage from that tank round. Make sure you put it forward.
Well, at least my CUs are firing.
The infantry, that's mainly going to be you when you get here defending.
Vanguard copies.
I don't know if they... I'm assuming they blew that up because there's nothing behind it that would shoot it. So I don't know if that was an early side gun run or what. I really hope that Chinook isn't going to beeline it into this compound. I hope it's going to do a sharp left dagger turn here. Yep, to bleed speed. Otherwise, it would, you know, get murdered.
Liru, I want my goat back.
T-80 and 2 MiG-29s. Ah, I see. They're trying to hit it from range with whatever the heck. Max trying not to get into the drink on him.
Hey, can I get a teleport to Vanguard?
Yeah, sure. But yes, no, I'm doing something right now called Zeusing. Basically, I'm managing the game live here, so... This is the 24th mission in a massive campaign that is of my own design.
Land grab you and get you moving to the next objective.
Vanguard copies.
There's a lot of RTS variables. Shoot, it was, what was that 21? It was a T-80 and what? Someone remind me real quick, because I got sidetracked by 20 million different things. Let me add the T-80. Looks like Air is now auto-launching things to other vehicles. It was a T-80 and 2 MiG-29s. Oh, God, you guys are gonna bully Air to rage quit again, I swear.
We've just touched base at LZ Parrot.
Yeah, righto. Snow, if you want... So if this specific op interests you at this time slot, type !POG. That should put you in POG's Discord. If things like the Congo or the Star Wars campaign I do interest you, type !Discord. And if Stillwater interests you, the Saturday night ones, that's where I'm on the ground doing the PMC stuff, that would be !SSS. And I think that's all the main stuff. Yes, honey. Yeah, I'll take some ice cream. Why not? Just yelled, fuck.
Ground copies, good cop.
But yeah, all my stuff is open. How many phases are there? So in this campaign, there's been 24 missions so far, and the player base literally started on this island, and all the blue stuff is what they've taken. As they were doing that, a Red 4 faction was taking a bunch of stuff and has taken all the stuff up here. So it's probably going to be another, like, 25 phases. Oh, Matt got shot down. Hold on one second. It's probably going to be, like, another 20 to 25 missions, which is about, you know, 4 to 5 a month. So probably till the end of the year before they finish. But I keep track of all their vehicles on a document. So they had 4 L-39s. Now they are down to 3. I do have... No, he still has both in the tube, though. So maybe the blowpipes got him? I didn't hear any launch sounds, though. We would have heard like a whoosh, you know? Suffice to say, I have no idea what shot him down.
Ground Command, this is Obsidian. We're on the ridge, eyes on the project site. It's big. We're going to try and go down the ridge and get close before we engage so we don't get lit up by AA defenses.
Do I still have the rats?
On 5-5,
yes, I do!
Defenses have taken out one of the jets, so prioritize clearing the externals so we can provide the closest support, then the internal.
This is an RTS, and you're supposed to be able to like, capture people and whatnot. So this X represents a base commander. He has a lot of intel. And I basically created a meme because they kept killing this guy in an airstrike at all of the VODs. So I have these. So if they killed the base commander in an airstrike, I just teleport this over because of the sheer amount of base commanders they have killed.
If you've got nothing else to do, I'd like the command vehicle repainted back to the flag colors again.
So people have been doing that with the client-side mod. I don't know what you mean when you say command colors, if that makes any sense.
This is Zuma. I'm back on net. What's happening with colors? I was the one that
Brimstone,
did
Zuma,
shit.
can you help King of Kings fuck with the vehicle thing?
At the moment, no, Iowa, but I'll eventually adjust that.
Texture as the.
Oh, with the rat? Yeah.
Like I said, you need to retexture it to our national flag.
Which vehicle? The Rhino?
The Weasel.
Let me see if I remember. It's been 2 weeks.
Somebody in your chat should have the command saved. That literally just paste it in and go.
Or did it actually? Oh, wait, it did save. Yes. No, we're lucky. Zeus Enhance actually saves some of the commands there. So, this is the same image file as the textured rat. So, don't ask. When you play in an Arma community, you end up developing a bunch of Easter egg memes about a bunch of crazy stuff that you do, you know. So it is what it is. Want to get some DLC on the cheap, so after some DoorDash tomorrow morning, I'll get the DLC. I would recommend you get SOG Prairie Fire and Apex. Those would be the top two that most communities use, at least. Who would say no to ice cream? Exactly. But yeah, every phase has been a 2-hour session of playing this campaign, and they've slowly progressed their technology from World War II era. Right now, I'd say they're mid-Cold War in terms of some of their tech. So it's Blue 4 based, and then Op 4's is Russian based. Then Green 4 was just a hodgepodge of whatever the heck I felt like, which is why we have the STGs.
This is Obsidian. We're ground level and engaging the frontline defense.
So we might bring back a Fallout campaign, and I will sneak Tiny Church into it. Mark my words. I just heard a Metis launch. Oh, because they disabled my BMP, I think, yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of machine guns here, and they're getting absolutely cut the hell down. Good God. So I'm just whooping that compound. That was the BMP. That made a slightly different explosive effect than I am used to. Interesting. Tiny Church to troll Falcon, yeah. Whenever Falcon decides to play, he played a bit of Congo, but then he left it, so who knows. So yeah, they're attacking this uphill. They didn't really do a lot of recon, and I'm gonna be honest, it's the sheer amount of vehicles that I have that's cutting them down a bit, so. Some of them have the right idea, though. They're trying to go low to get down from the vehicles, but I'd say probably a fourth of them to a fifth of them are currently unconscious. So Therason's up. Wookiee's down. Harbinger and Daydrug are down. Miner got his PP smacked, and X-Wing also got his PP smacked. Lolo's trying to get Sam medic'd up. So yeah, about a third of them down here. Yeah, righto, Snow. If you have any other armor-related questions, feel free to DM me on Discord. Always happy to help new players.
Where do you want these other trend lines at?
Because, you know, Arma 4 is around the corner in 2 years.
If the hill was being fortified by the vehicle crew to the point that they're happy, the next line of trenches are to be done at the western...
Falcon I saw playing Star Citizen and the new Arbites class in Darktide.
Objective Duck Zero and all phase lines are to be trenched to high
And Progen, I don't know what type of ice cream it is. It hasn't been brought down here yet. Oh, Daedra bled out. Thankfully, they do have a teleporter to the airfield down here, so they could run reinserts, but... No, let's have to see how things go. TSB is technically dead, yes. All the people that played Arma in there went and made a new community. If I...
Are you starting it? Do you want me to? I'm starting it.
Yeah, as far as I know, I'm not a part of it, though. I left TSB years ago. Yeah, and L39 got shot down. I already notated it. got shot down. I already notated it. Friend of mine is from like 30 years ago as a Star Citizen dev. We began by writing Wing Commander fan fiction. Ha ha! That's how it starts, right?
What they're fucking hitting us with, but it's not very nice.
It is a big caliber. It always starts with the writing.
Back on that. 2 reinserts over.
Oh, Neutron, yeah, I took away the TSB command a while ago, because, again, I don't do anything. With them.
Brimstone, did you acknowledge
Lance Corporal, the community killer, Liru. I didn't kill TSB. I left long before they rebranded to whatever, or left or whatever. Other communities, though, there's been about 4 or 5, for various reasons that were never malicious. It's just, that's a story for a different time. When I feel comfortable playing Auric Damnations on Darkside and streaming again, then we can get into funny things like that. By all means. Yes, El Stealtho, as a meme, is a community killer. Storytime stream, yeah, right, soon, one day.
Ground Command, this is Hornet. Just a heads up, I'm handling those reinserts. I'm headed back with them now.
Roger that. Ground Commander Wolf Siege, can you look for Panto?
Arma's making you think about getting a PS5. Why? Because of Reforger? I mean, yes, Reforger is a great plug-and-play game, but...
Sorry, fucking Stanley, it's a whole thing. Anyway,
it is different than Arma. It's basically like a little hybrid of Daisy and Arma 3.
Taking it over.
I'm curious what they're going to do with Arma 4, though. And I really hope I like it.
Be advised, on the update, we're digging in the east and the west. I'm going to mark it on map. The east side seems like to have a bunch of nice, already built defensive breaks, so we're going to focus all the efforts on the west area. You noted
so you got Jesse running in. Oop. What is that?
Yeah, but west is mainly going to be heavily defensive, because that is Op4's more or less only route in.
So it's
for armor.
Oreo Sunday,
goddamn. Come over the
goddamn.
hills, but we'll have more than enough places that will overwatch
Thank
the
you,
hills
honey.
that they won't get over without being shot at by something.
It's vanilla ice cream project, by the way. Mine's vanilla. That's Bloodwind's favorite. I think this BMP just fired through the tower. And yeah, Cosmic Mask, guys. Sniper, if you're on 50, it's attached. I assume that's what you were painting me for.
Copy, yeah, could you attach this to my...
It already is, it already is.
Copy, thank you.
Sometimes the vehicle's with the towing script bugs, so I have to do that funny little attach. Bracho, if you want to get on and help, by all means. I think they could use it. Oh my god, they could use it. Wow. Rose woke back up. Uh-oh. Yeah. As a mission maker, how do you decide what is fun for the players as for missions and things? I play on the ground a lot with a lot of these guys too, and I actively take feedback. Funny enough, it was Shepard, who I think is in the helicopter. He once had a serious conversation with me about this campaign, and we tweaked some stuff because he was speaking on behalf of the players and helped me rebalance a few things in this campaign specifically. But, you know, I try to keep the hubris or whatever ego I might have at the door and, you know, just try to give these guys a good time. I say as we literally have almost everyone dead back here because of a BMP cross-shotting through the tower. But, you know, I swear, normally it's not, well, it's POG, so 50-50 it's this bad. You know, Salt, I think back in the day, yeah, POG did splinter from somewhere else, but that was like back in... That was a while ago. That was like multiple years ago, at least 4 or 5 years ago, if I recall correctly. It's over. We're so back. Righto, Snow. Have a good one. So I guess the rest of his team is now calling that in Lolo sprinting down. Looks like these guys found... They're all dead. Almost everyone is dead. Jesus. Well, that's unfortunate. But I have ice cream. So I'm gonna eat ice cream. Mmm. Mmm. Where will you be when Mr. BMP2 strikes? So, the potato gun is part of the Global Mobilization CDLC. And the only community I know where we actively use that CDLC is in POG. Which I play in, but I don't Zeus in. Because that's, not POG, excuse me, not POG. Stillwater. Stillwater. Sorry, the ice cream's distracting me. So I'm really surprised that air didn't open up with hitting this area with a bunch of airstrikes to kill vehicles, and instead they just kind of sent the infantry to kind of finagle themselves in here. Which is why they're getting murdered. And according to Bloodwing, it's French vanilla, which is the only acceptable flavor of vanilla, but that's also because their favorite is French vanilla.
Brimstone to ground command.
Go.
Do you want me to space out your phases, Break? Because they are way too close.
But you did mash up a bunch of Oreos to make it an Oreo Sunday.
To be aware, I wasn't here to put them down. All of those so...
Yeah, right. You guys aren't even paying for this pain. They're just getting it inflicted on themselves.
You want to go close to close? You want to go close to close?
This is Vanguard. This is very loose marks. Feel free to dig them as you feel is necessary. Over.
Copy, Vanguard. The Brimstone ground. Do you want us to go with the
Theresen has attracted the ire of ABMP2.
Phase trenches sparsed out a la World War I, or do you want a close network of trenches?
If you have the inclination and possible time, spread them out, but put some corridors for traversal. Otherwise, give them distance.
Hit that with a nice maneuver around. So I think it's only this tank and this BMP over here that's active.
Get out of these trenches, so we'll get on it.
Wow, I think they actually decrewed it.
And good man, that's exactly what I wanted.
Sniper fodder to HICOM. Over.
This is high SMS. I know what he wants.
Could you detach the truck
Can you ping?
One over at the main airport? Over.
Yeah, Ephraim, can you ping so I can immediately jump to you? Object should be detached.
Thank you.
So if I select something, hit the F key, it automatically brings me over to it. So if he pings it, I can find out which one it is because it grows the icon. I can just click, go over. Well, it's an auto cannon that fires big HE rounds that are more than likely going to murder people. So, you know. Bit of boom. Also, would French vanilla be Madagascar vanilla? Because didn't vanilla come from Madagascar? And then the French just appropriate it? Who knows?
Yeah, hello. We have like 10 packs. They need to be. It's like 8 packs need to be picked up at base. Over.
Good question, Firefly. According to my clock, Op4 will begin operations in about 15 minutes. Let me show you what Op4 is going to send. It's nothing too large, you know, just you know, a platoon of tanks,
Vanguard
some
Obsidian,
BMPs, some MTLBs, some air support. Oh, was it Mexico? Huh. Nice.
really come get blood to you.
There's Broadshore. So I gotta keep eating this ice cream, otherwise it's gonna melt.
Yeah, no. I'll back up one sec.
Ground command to Obsidian and Vanguard. What is your ETA to breach of that project site?
This is Vanguard. I have about 5 dudes pushing toward
that wild.
Okay, let's try that again without stepping over each other, please.
This is Vanguard. I have like 5 men pushing towards the project site at this time. There are a lot of vehicles and a lot of entrenchments. I don't know if we can take this before the assault happens. Over.
Well, they have a few vehicles on defense, so I'm sure they'll be able to hold them off, right?
Brimstone to last, be advised, as a reiteration, the assault isn't immediately happening. It's a gamble, and we'll be fine. You got a military crew, great. If you go 10-20 minutes over, it's fine. I don't think you're going to spend the whole op over there. It's up to King of Kings, though.
Take off my scope. There we go.
Angel got iced.
Vanguard, if I say mount and fly, you were to come here and be ready to look in because the skeleton crew can no longer hold. Obsidian, you are to continue clearance and capture that site until such time as you have, or I say all hands return to Airfield. Vanguard, Obsidian, how copy?
Obsidian copy. I just had to reinsert half my squad. The first attack did not go very well.
Wookiee got blasted. Angel's having a nap.
Angel.
Vanguard, Obsidian, did you have traffic for me while I was down?
Fuck off. What did I not realize it? Yeah, you.
Big, I do not. Interesting.
So fucked. Lost a lot of.
For a joke squad that only has blowpipes, I mean that would just be an AA team, but I think the AI use them against aircraft only. For studying war tactics, yeah, right?
Was Vanguard back on net? Yes.
Wait, what did
Command,
Baron do? What?
Copy. We will pull out when ordered. Over.
Yeah, so I don't think Angel's gonna be rescued. We have an uncon guy over here. Oh god, yeah, right, the 3 dudes. I got Lolo in the middle of the body. It's like, what happened over here?
I am now medic. You guys, is anyone still alive?
Firefly, the one issue with that is there would have to be like a community pecking order.
Command to Brimstone.
Go for Brimstone.
And I can tell you right now, if one community dislikes where the entire campaign is going, they will start bitching at the main community.
Our Hornet shall be doing reinserts for the assault. Or
don't get me wrong, I'd love to do like an MCO style Project 11 thing, but
both jets to go to
there would have to be a very clear pecking order.
Get in the sky ready for defensive line.
Copy, copy.
And I have learned in the past from doing MCO events that some communities can barely stand each other for even one op, let alone a 50 mission campaign. So. Radical, I have no idea. You'd have to ask her yourself. Hey, buddy, don't shoot the bunnies. I know they're out here, but, you know, you got bigger fish to fry over here. Or in this case, bigger mammals to shoot. Here, let me show you what I mean. You still remember MCO Spawn Camp Simulator? Which MCO was that? Or was that the CCO? Because there was CCO PvP Spawn Camp Simulator. But which one was MCO Spawn Camp Simulator? What does that mean, Bottle? Yeah, CCO was, yeah, I don't like to talk about it. I see, Bottle, I see.
Brimstone to ground forces, be advised, Black Hawk is on station for your research.
Righto, Snow, well, I'll be here.
Whenever you're ready to
I'll be honest, I don't think we're going to be
tomorrow.
doing anything for tomorrow in terms of streaming, because, 4th of July. And I'm American, so I'm going to go enjoy it.
Copy.
No, Roger.
So we got more people trying to breach in now. 10 more minutes before I start sending Op4 down. I'm almost done with the ice cream, though. Yeah, so Blood Wing for tomorrow is taking me early to see a Red Sox versus Nationals baseball game. And then we're going to go see the fireworks. So I don't know if there's going to be any, I'm not going to be streaming any FNF or Daisy.
Let's go into this cabin.
Good old Crossfire. So they can, the player base in this campaign can get tier 5, but they have to unlock it, which there's a lot of things they have to do before they can get that. And those same restrictions are on Op4 as well. Oop! They finally found that tank. Tomorrow will be the last day a few people in the States have all their fingers. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Got him.
How soon till Op4 get mammoths? Good question. They technically have one, and it's going to take them a little while before they can make more of them. But I'm hopeful.
Brimstone, Obsidian.
Go ahead.
That was lag. Like, what the hell?
From the eastern airbase to,
there is a weird bit of lag going on in the server right now. I don't know what that is. Oh.
Okay, whatever. Thank you.
Yeah, this CPO was like a few seconds off.
Ouch. That's fair, Snow. This is going to go for another hour. And then I'm probably going to relax for a bit. It is getting close to the time, though. Because I am going to invade their airfield. Or at least start giving the orders in a few minutes. Righto, Flame, thank you for dropping by.
Did you have shit to capture them?
Yes.
Damn, my bad.
Hey guys, it's my favorite thing!
Vanguard to Brimstone, 1 for reinsert.
That was the base commander, so you know what that means!
Vanguard to ground. We have taken possession of some drones. They are inside of a giant fucking dome. Over.
Confirming drones, secure. Anything else over there we need to pick up? And it is at the project site secure.
Project site is not secure. Still taking contact, but we could, I don't know, move these drones out of here. They're movable. Over.
Secure the site.
Is that a message?
Brimstone High Command, the players are asking if we drop things off at Airbase Struggle, i.e. that airbase we took forever ago, is that okay, or does it have to go to specifically the FOB or wherever?
For the sake of expediting, sure, I'll allow for that today. Normally, no, it has to go to the bottom left to be processed, but to make it a little easier today, I'll allow it.
Copy. Be advised, all ground forces, any and all loot just for today can go to Airbase Struggle. I'm going to pass it to the pilots.
Vanguard copies.
Just as long as I know. Harbinger and Jack got machine gunned to death. I don't know how they ended up over here, but all of those guys have also been killed. That's a grenade.
I'm gonna hit one more CPR. If that doesn't do it, I'm gonna stick you with an epi and try again.
There's a door there. It's not blocking the grenades as well as I would want it to.
Unfortunately, somebody decided to open it, and the two of them got schwacked. Roger.
All right.
So what the hell happened to the 5 people over here? Like, what? And then Sam's unconscious up here. Yeah, right. As soon as the base commander died, they all proceed to get murdered again. And I'm not even seeing anything. Here, let's resume the volume. Little bit of struggle today, yep.
Ground Commander Vanguard on Obsidian. When you get a chance, can I have numbers of who has what, considering I was away for that?
This is Vanguard. Numbers of what? Over.
Infantry on ground.
Yeah, there's a weird little bit of lag. I don't know why.
Vanguard has 4 times at project site right now.
You can even see it on the map. See that little rubber band? I don't know what's causing that.
Some of us are still at airbase struggle.
Okay, the total for your squad is what, 8, 12, 11?
Total is 10 on the dot.
Obsidian, your total?
Yep. Yep.
This is Obsidian. Count is 9 man. 2 of them are Vic crew.
Okie dokie.
Ground Command to Vanguard and Obsidian. Can we confirm project site secure finally?
This is Vanguard. The dome itself is secure, but there may still be stragglers. We are clearing slowly. Over.
Get back to me in like a minute and I'll turn this.
Yeah, 45 seconds.
Ah, a little bit of a traffic jam. God, if only there was like some weird like man-made construct that could allow vehicles to drive on like a paved surface to make it easier. No, you guys are gonna take the mountain? All right, road less traveled. Cool. Thank you guys. Awesome. Yeah.
Had that weird technical issue, or if it was just a select handful of us. That was scary.
Weird.
Chinook to Brimstone. No issues experienced.
What the hell did you do to the table?
Vanguard Obsidian, did you clear this, like, forward western compound with the tower that's blown up? Negative.
Right.
I blew up some Vix in there, and that's about it.
Copy, Obsidian's going in.
Why are the AI allergic to statics?
Brimstone ground command? What just exploded back at the airfield?
It didn't explode at our airfield. It exploded at the enemy fob to our north-northeast. From what I can tell, it may be a ZSU or a Shilka that just went up in smoke. So get those boys down there in gun position.
How do they keep doing it?
Okay.
It's even funnier the second time.
Ground command to Obsidian, you facilitate the removal of as much stuff from that facility as you can.
I don't know how they keep managing it.
To the airbase struggle. Ground command to Vanguard, fast mount, central airbase, defensive line, move.
Vanguard copies. We will need pickup. Over.
Guess we're doing a big rat. Like, I don't get it.
Vanguard Brimstone, there is a pretty decent clearing north side of project site. Recommend landing there for pickup. Over.
Brimstone copies all. Blackhawk is triple timing towards you. Break. Go ahead and pop blue smoke and wave at him.
Wookie, do you want us to just go take the pole over?
Smoke popped.
I don't know, man. Alright, well, anyway, deep copy is still at squad. Excellent. Thought I heard some form of long-range airstrike. Hey, I have POG levels of accuracy. That's one way to put it. Ah, I see. So they're...
Obsidian High Command.
Send message.
You just want us to bag these drones and, like, put them in a truck or something. We didn't accidentally blow up the Project Vix or something.
So... the terminals and the drones, you gotta bring those back to the main base and put them in the box. Let's go with that.
Terminals?
We got them.
Ground command, enemy infantry in the hills.
Terminals? Yeah, the thing that makes the drone work, right?
Yellow baseline pushing north of, northeast of Enduring Victory.
Obsidian will be off net for a moment, moving the starters.
You pin? You pinned again?
Ground command to Brimstone and enemy tanks. Watch for explosions.
Are you okay? Are you having a schizo attack? Sniper? No, it's an airbase. It's a permanent T, people. Are you good? There you go.
Can you hear me?
Heard that now.
Yeah, sorry. The Chinook exploded when I attached the rope to the vehicle.
Okay, I'll spawn a new one. You okay? Sir? Sir, you need to use your big boy words. Make sure I get back on net. All right, vehicle charge. Let's go.
Brimstone, Vanguard.
Send it.
Be advised, Vanguard.
How did
the
what?
pilot's gonna take you for quick rearm. I want you
How
to
did you
scream
do
at
that?
your people, like load kits and go. Break. Airfield is in contact with the enemy, and we need you up here like 5 minutes ago.
Uh-oh.
Hey, firm, we will be there in probably 1 minute since the TP poles are still here.
Be advised, do not use the poles. Use the helicopter, just taking you to a specific location.
Ground command, all forces, enemies, hangars, northern side of Airfield. They are on the buildings. I need infantry to move and support that area now.
Wonder if the server's going to start dropping internet connections of people that are lagging too hard.
Making sure everything gets out of there first, then move.
Copy and paste that, because I'm assuming it tried to tow it and then it broke. Oh, I left a Vic. That's funny.
Vanguard dusting off.
All right, anyway, that's 1 MI8, 2 MI8. And then I think there was an MI8 over here at this other fob. Why are you drowning? Okay, I'm gonna refund that group because I don't feel like dealing with stupid AI that we're pathing
I
fine.
have eyes on. Defend where you can.
Be advised, skirmishers are engaging enemy contacts at Victory 1.
I don't know why they decided to run the fuck off, but they did.
Roger that. I see them pushing in.
And then I have an AA team all the way out here. That... What?
Command, Obsidian, we're loading up everything. Project's organized.
Happy but defend
are
only.
Are we transporting with the project, or are we getting a different ride to the front?
I need you to, if you have to, move to the airbase, use the TP system. I need infantry here. Vanguard is on the way. You guys have to find a way if Brimstone cannot get to something.
Brimstone to Obsidian, give me an LZ and give it to me now, Break. I'm going to have you
3
direct
MI8s.
flown to Victory 3. We got enemy armor and infantry on top of me over here.
Say again, direct
It landed on its
Victory
behind,
3.
yeah, right?
Correct. Do not TP pole, do not meander. I'm talking to you while a fucking BTR shooting at me.
Roger, where pickup?
Pick.
We're at Parrot. Or we're not.
Hey, Parrot. Hold your position at Parrot then. Stand by.
Alright, second wave time. Another platoon, which is 32 guys. These are debug. I left them there. That's my bad.
Brimstone, Obsidian, ETA 2 minutes. Chinook on the way to LZ Parrot.
Send in the second wave.
Brimstone to Obsidian. If you see a Chinook, get in it. There's apparently a Chinook already at LZ Parrot.
Alright, player base just lost an SPG-9.
Right, there's a Chinook that has the project transport duties. I thought we get direct. I'll take whatever at this point. I just need to know what I'm doing.
Alright, some of the MTLBs got stuck in the water, and I've got tanks trying to drive over trenches. Fascinating.
Right,
so they
we're
want to
getting
use
in
the road
project,
when
but then we're going to have to
it's
TP from the airbase to the front.
The AI are interested.
That's fine. However you get here, I need you here now. Break. Enemies have taken Victory 2 and 3, or excuse me, enemies have taken Victory 1 and 2. We are holding 3.
Someone just flew overhead. Alright, I'm gonna mobilize, let's see. Let's do 2 Su-25s and a MiG. Camo doesn't really matter.
There's Vanguard touching down now.
Just gotta make sure it doesn't like put his autopilot on or whatnot.
Vanguard, go relieve Brimstone and forces by that front door. Set hard. There's armor out the wazoo. You are going to need to hit it as much as possible.
Brimstone to incoming infantry, be advised, we are holding Victory 3. We need to push to Victory 1. Break. Enemy has BMPs, and tanks, and infantry between 1, 2, and 3. We are hard pushing to Victory 1.
Break. Enemy up north of the hangars, coming down the hill. Zuma, I need you to engage.
Keep the dead officer there.
Zero's taking it out.
As a reminder.
Zuma, priority for you is that hill. All other forces' priority is that MSR.
Alright, and then... Did I delete all the dead here? No, there's one body, but they're looking to leave that back. That's fine. And I can remove that from play. Oh! It's another L-39 down.
Brimstone, ground command.
Go.
Did we bring any static turrets up here, or is it just the AA?
There should have been at least 2 SPGs, 2 M2s, and a single AGS-30 brought up. They would be near the concrete bunkers where the rest of the vehicles were, so they'll have to be pulled out and moved as...
Alright, need to record that L-39 down.
Copy. I'm going to start moving stuff to Victory 3. Just have the infantry keep pushing to 1, break. Whatever squad has
2
that
L-39s.
Warrior, break. Be super careful. You have.
I don't have Tu-95s yet, and they're not going to be as effective as you think. Because they're mainly like cruise missile bombers.
To Vanguard.
And their AI is wildly unpredictable.
To the west, I have seen enemies sneaking around out there. They may try to AT stuff on the side.
Vanguard copies, west side.
Brimstone, all assets, be advised, enemy red air, splash, enemy MiG.
Oop! Where the heck? Oh, he just launched. Oh, I think he's gunning for Shepard, that's why. He was able to land. Oh, it cooked off. That just got hit. Woo! She's down. Alright, otherwise, I've got Op 4's second wave of infantry coming in. The attack is going well here. But let me record the splash of their Airvic there. Flight AI is also, it can be a little unpredictable too, to be perfectly honest.
Ground command to Obsidian. Radio when you have arrived at airbase and
it is weird like that.
Infantry are here.
But yeah, pilots, I'm going to start trying to bail out. Looks like 2 of them were able to punch out.
At Obsidian Mark, there's an LZ. That's where we're going to be.
Roger that. If you can, I would have half your forces in the main area itself, and the other half helping defend.
So that's 1 green 4 captive. I'm going to put that in our notes section real quick, because I don't want to get it all mixed up.
Zuma will hold your northeastern line, but be aware we may call you in to divert for eastern engagement. I'll copy.
God, that map is decorated.
Say again, Command, the second position you want my team at is where?
Yeah, well, you know, it's Arma AI. You get what you get at that point. Any paratroopers? I don't have that. We haven't invented the parachute yet. Arma 4 naval AI. Don't get your hopes up, Don.
Stone ground. Go. We sent the fuckers packing. If you want to collect them all together and put them somewhere else, that's fine with me. Break. I've got anti-tank and GMGs and crazy shit over here now.
If you can start moving onto the front line, the Vanguard is where they sit. Otherwise, just find something to do while we fight.
Copy. Brimstone Vanguard. Oh.
Send it.
I brought up.
How many UAZ Dishkas is that, Silent? Because I will spawn them right now.
Pushing to 1, or do you want to sit up at 3?
How many is that?
If you can, try and find Harbinger and talk to him. He's my lead on the ground.
10.
He should be on 5-0 listening.
Well, this will be interesting. Wow, it spawned so hard that he didn't spawn. The hell? Why are you not deep copying? What? I'd say that would be really concerning if that broke. And what the fuck?
Brimstone ground command. Go. Be advised, 1 and 2 are firmly in enemy hands.
The server's having a freaking panic
Vanguard
attack.
and I have discussed it. We're gonna hold 3 until an opening to push out.
Okay, this might be an issue.
Roger that. Only push out when you can
the servers
safely move to 2 and
let me think.
Not contest it. Hold it.
Copy, y'all.
Let me try this. No, so it's not deep copying because it's basically copying that. But when you do Control Shift C, Control Shift V, it's supposed to copy the kit, but the server's lagging really hard right now, and I have no idea why. Like, it's never done it this bad. So it might be a client connectivity issue. Like, someone's internet's really, really bad right now. It's just dragging the entire network down.
This is Zuma. Be advised, more contacts over to Hill North.
So we're going to have to get creative. I mean, those are AK-74s and shit, so... I can't guarantee this will be successful because they barricaded the road, but that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Blame Ian? No, I only blame Ian when there's a reason to blame Ian. This is actually not Ian's fault. I think this is just, like, network issues.
Brimstone.
Go ahead.
Does Hornet have rockets?
Stand by, let me ask.
Alright, anyway, I need to note down what I've lost here. So that was... So I'm down to 60 T-55s. I am down to 28 BMP2s, and that was 4 MTLBs, so 36. Like, just a drop in the bucket.
To ground command, the Chinook does have rockets, however, Hornet is down, getting picked up by 2. ETA 10-20 minutes break. Once he's back up in the air, what pylons do you want him to have?
Fast firing HE rounds. AT can be done by fucking jets.
And then there's been 14 dead infantry squads so far.
Splash shitloads of infantry in.
Alright, so a Conkers went down.
Copy, I'll let him know.
Shilka is down.
Ground command to Vanguard and Brimstone. Multiple techies. AT, GMG, HMG.
I had to record that one already.
Far northwest, pushing down the MSR.
Alright, hold up. Gotta record the dead ZSUs. Those are cheaper though, which is nice. So that's down to 14, and then I lost a BRDM Concourse. Sorry that I have to, like, take time to write this down. It's an RTS, and I have a limited amount of stuff. So somehow the AI flipped one. That's awesome. Let me fix that. Redo Flame, have a good one. What the hell just happened there? What?
Got my BMP over by the phase line.
Oh my god. Well, no, they moved it to Ian's server, which is why it's so weird to see this network desync. So yeah, some sort of autocannon is just kind of murking everything. Yeah, this went about just as well as you would expect it to. I think the BMB thoroughly enjoyed eating that. So at this point, I think the attack has kind of ceased. I'm gonna order stragglers to fall back here.
This is Zuma. I had to retreat uphill a tiny bit to reset after a rocket strike hit us.
Hey, sir, engaging LPG gun now.
Boop. I'm sorry, you tanked it? In what world? Okay, I didn't end kit.
Vanguard, there are sparse infantry in the trees.
But that
just
scared
north
me
of
that
Airfield.
a Land Rover
I can't hit 'em
tanked
from here, but I can see
a
couple of them.
2035 vanilla RPG 32 warhead. I'm like, what? In what world does that
A
happen?
little bit further info, they are eastern side, not near anything important, but they are close over.
Now they're down to 6 Land Rovers. We're winning, slowly but surely. No, 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 no. I don't use the rat PNG as an offensive taunt. I only use it as a consequence of their own actions.
Ground command copies, currently engaging them.
Damn, you know, Silent, I'm not sure if you meant to make the Highway of Death, but I think we made a little bit of the Highway of Death here. Just a little bit. What the hell did you do back here? All right, this gives them 30 minutes to start assaulting positions, so I'm going to start making patrols. But yeah, how weird.
Ground command to Obsidian.
There is definitely a weird lag going on for sure, though.
Obsidian.
I have just put.
It's not the server dying per se, it's just lagging.
Area. Have your central forces move to that hangar area, those white lines. And
Is that the other Conquerors? Yep, okay.
Copy. I'll be pulling from the phase line units to get that done.
Brimstone to ground command.
They're really nice when ground Vics are nearby, but
the entirety of Obsidian break, Vanguard, and
if they blow, they blow.
Brimstone and Misk break.
They're glass cannons against ground Vics, but air can snipe them easily.
That's why I want the central defenses of the Obsidian to do it, not the one sitting behind Vanguard.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Best I can say is play on, because I have no idea what the hell's triggering it, you know? Oh, pizza got... Oh, God! Broadshore is also not even registering on my Zeus interface, but I can see him on there. Yeah, see, it's I don't know what's causing that, but it seems to be constant. So there's just something weird going on the server box or something.
Send for zoom out.
The white enemy infantry marker, correct within about 50 to 100 meters. HE.
Okay, to...
The Zuma is going down off the hill to
3, 4, 5, 6.
Roger that.
Like, that unit
Go on the way
deleting should be
past.
instantaneous, but it's not, you know?
Vanguard ground, I saw what looked like an enemy AA team northwest of phase lines walking through the trees. Cannot confirm, they were too far away. Over.
Hold on, I gotta write down the amount of captives there. So 6 green, 4 captives. That way I keep it separate from the Op4 ones because they pull from
Roger
different
that.
pools.
That's more for Brimstone to know.
I got those deleted, which is fine.
Be advised, Ground Command, Vanguard, and Brimstone have pushed up to Victory 1. We're holding the line, no fighting right now, so we're just shoring up the position.
Oh, no, it's weird.
Roger that. Obsidian, move to the
Oh, God, no, Radical, it's not that. If it was that, the server would have already, would have already seen yellow chains.
Multiple enemy infantry on that position.
1 Unicorn, Denial, SU-25,
We're setting up. Be advised.
no surrender.
Op4 camo BMP.
I can send it. I don't know if you realize it's probably going to die,
BMP,
but
Russian camo.
I can do my best.
Be aware, ground is trying to help range where it can.
Hey, HICOM.
Send for HICOM.
Can we pull these poor bastards off this tower?
Stand by.
Oh, never mind. I'm up.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Or, well, I don't know. I'm phasing out of existence.
I am also phasing out of existence.
Oh, God. This is a mistake.
You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay.
Mine are jumping down.
I'll talk to Ian about it later. I know he was doing some changes to the server, and I don't think these changes are going to be viable. But he's playing on the ground, too, so he's probably witnessing it and taking notes. Who the hell are you two? Oh, it's the pilots. Oh, well, I'm assuming they ran off because they're not being pursued. I ordered them to go all the way back there, but I guess not. Now I got a plane coming in. All right, I know what you sick degenerates want. You want me to rocket run it? And I fucked up. Oh, I didn't fuck up. Shut. That's why I'm doing the little bursty burst. I don't have a lot of bursty burst.
Interrogative. Was the
Whoop! Evasion. Oh God! What?
Brimstone to last. I'm about to investigate that break. I'm just waiting
Guys,
for LR to clear.
I successfully dodged the missiles. No, I was out of flares, so I had to use evasive tactics. Guys, I successfully evaded the missiles. I don't know why you're even mad at me. This guy is still alive. I clearly...
Brimstone to all ground
clearly made it out of there.
Jet that buzzed us.
Clearly. Mwah. That was intentional.
Circle scared the shit out of me. Motherfuckers slamming bathroom doors. Anyways, be advised, correction. That was an SU-25 that buzzed us, but it has
anyway,
been down at this time.
Rocket. Yeah, I rocketed it. Yeah. Oh gosh, guys, look at all these rockets with the
Special permission to send 2 people out.
Yeah, we did it. We did a sprocket run, guys. Wow, amazing. Okay, anyway.
What we have, and to pull it back and put it in a vehicle.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it only had like 50 flares in it. I was gonna like do a flyover and then do a proper run, but it decided not to. It decided not to.
Copy. We got a guy doing a check right now.
Alright, I'm going to take a mental note of all the vehicles they brought back. Hopefully they don't have them in weird places. Resource Vic, Resource Vic, Resource Vic. That's 3 resource vehicles, RP vehicles, whatever we call them. Alright, 4, 5. So... BMP2, BMP-1. What is that? Land Rover, GMG? Alright. And it's the Commando variant because it's got that gun on it as well.
I do believe that Op4 doesn't have anything infantry-based wise that is above our tech level. It should either be the same or below.
And that is technically correct. Anyway, this pilot, he's in friendly territory, so he's fine. I'm going to let that run out of fuel naturally.
Getting back to building those trench lines.
Well, I mean, that means there's technically a downed Su-25, so if they capture somebody, it's,
Brimstone to last. He's repairing his Vic brake, and he's also in the bathroom. So ETA 5-10 minutes.
My name is Liru, and I am an A. What? Why do I have... What? What are you doing up here with this? That means an AA team ran up here and died. That's not what I wanted. Okay. I am a dirty camper. And I am going to camp until an aircraft comes into here. That's okay, I still have 5 AA teams. So I'm going to try to get you to run away, but we'll see.
Vanguard, crew to high.
I lost Tunguska? Is that a message?
When
did I lose a Tunguska?
Sprockets covering the western front.
Yes, it appears that that Su-25 that flew over was trying to do a rocket run on those UAZs. I guess they loaded the wrong type of rocket. Over.
What are they?
It's a sprocket. It's yeah.
Are you telling me an Su-25 fired a sprocket rocket at their own vehicle?
No, it fired a sprocket run to try to det the vehicles so you couldn't capture them. Yeah. Out of character, it's a joke. It's fine. They won't blow up or anything.
Okay, thank you.
Purely to appease my chat. Am good Arma player, I promise. Very good Arma player. You have to believe me. That's another dead.
Obsidian. Have you had all your supply pulled over here?
Vanguard will check.
Say again for Obsidian.
Have you had all your resupply boxes pulled over to this airfield from the island one?
What else did they bring back?
God, I hope so. Where were they transported to? The FOB on the northwest, right?
Yeah, the FOB where the TP pole is. So if it's not there...
No, we're not making IED sprockets.
Fucking Brimstone to pull it up to you.
I'll have insurgencies research that.
Brimstone to ground, be advised. I think Zuma has it. I'll tell Goober to go back to his room and figure out where the fuck he put it.
Zuma's back on that.
Zuma, where did you put the... What are they looking for again, King?
Infantry resupply. Just making sure both squads have
Zuma's done nothing with any boxes.
Okay,
there's a few boxes on the hill.
Zuma, stop. Let him finish. Let him get the whole diatribe out.
What the Zuma doing?
Go ahead.
The boxes Zuma's talking about is grounds boxes. I know where they are. We built fortifications around it. So
trying to see if they brought the terminals back.
I just need both infantry squads to have all their supply brought up. If they don't,
well, they're not in here.
We need Logi to bring it up.
Copy. Be advised. If any of them are in the triple R Vix or miscellaneous stuff, I don't. That's somewhere, but I'll try to figure it out where.
Yeah, this is Vanguard. I asked my guys. They said most of the boxes are at the front, but not all of them. Over.
Alright, this is Obsidian. At the TP pull area, there are a butt ton of medical crates, a AT box, and an AA box.
I'm curious why they're going out over here. I'm going to remove them from play, but...
Send it.
That is a bit weird.
Be advised, your guys are so fucking bored up here, Break, that they are stunt driving captured vehicles off the trenches. Break, if you want to take some of the goobers and go back there and grab your missing shit, I'd recommend it before they fucking armor themselves over here.
This is Vanguard. My guys are reporting that's Angel.
Copy. We don't have much going on here, Break, so if you want to find your missing supplies, now's the time before the enemy shows up again.
They're not dead. Why are you moving that way?
Obsidian, same recommendation, Break. I would send your skirmishers to go grab your goodies, because fuck all's happening right now.
Why are you actually dumb? I mean, if they're not killed, it's fine, but why are you... What are you doing? Well, I just lost that team. Great. I don't know why I ordered them over here, and now they're running away further south. Like, I don't have control of the AI right now. The server's doing a weird desync thing.
There's Vanguard. My Bradley is reporting infantry northeast from victory position.
Like, over. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Looks like they finally woke up and they're doing things properly now, but...
Brimstone, Vanguard, be advised, we hear contacts in the woods. That would be, I think, between victory 1 and 2.
But yeah, I basically, after this attack, they'd have the option to counterattack, but it looks like they're just doing logistics instead, which is not a bad thing.
Ground command to Zuma, was that you that put the...
Why are you running into enemy territory? This makes absolutely no fucking sense.
Say again for Zuma.
Was that you popping all that smoke all the way back at the hangar so you could get out here?
Negative, I just left. I've been gone.
That was the Obsidian BMPs fucking around because they're bored.
Ground command to Obsidian, those board people can go into the central area, pick up an SPG and a GMG, then walk it back to their front line.
Yep, I've got Logi working it out right now. It's already, they're still like that. I'm sorry.
This is Vanguard. My Bradley is reporting hostile infantry north of Airfield coming down the hill.
So at this rate, I don't think they'll have time to assault anything because they've got 10 minutes remaining. I don't know why that AA team went rogue and ran off, you know? I still don't understand why they're going rogue and running off. It's weird. Like, I think I'm just going to call it a wash right now and just go from there, you know? Yeah. I'll chalk it up to Arma being Arma today, I don't know.
Brimstone, ground command.
Weird. But yeah, this turned into a very casual 2 hours because they played it very casual, but
flush
it's
out those assholes trying to circumnavigate our line. Break.
pretty much over.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a couple of those assholes limping forward.
All right, I'm gonna wrap the stream up here because I think we're GG at this point because there's not really any room. Like they'll get a few more pickoffs here, but that's gonna be it, you know. Like any other vehicles that are out and about. But yeah. I think that's good. We'll be back on, let's see, Saturday. We're going to have another Congo op and a few other fun things that comes out, as well as a document for all those bonus ops, and I'll be adding all the money that was made today to it to start it off. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operational. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one.